Welcome to The Deep Dive. We take sources, dig deep, and really try to pull out the key nuggets of knowledge to help you get truly well informed. Today, we're unlocking what feels like a hidden superpower for Shopify stores, your absolute best customers. Our mission really is to uncover how smart incentive strategies can turn those already loyal buyers into, well, lifelong brand advocates. That's how you make your store truly thrive. And just so you know, this deep dive is powered by Growth Suite. Growth Suite helps you run smart discount campaigns on your store. You can test it for free on Shopify. Okay, let's unpack this. So we all know that old saying, right? Keeping an existing customer costs less than finding a new one. It's like business 101. But sometimes I feel the real power of that gets a bit lost. What is it about these top customers that makes them so incredibly valuable beyond just, basic retention?
Yeah, that's a great place to start. What's really fascinating, I think, is how clearly the Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule, how directly that applies to e-commerce. Just think about it for a second. Roughly 20% of your customers are probably generating something like 80% of your entire revenue. So say your store does $100,000 a year. That means maybe $80,000 of that comes from a pretty small group of people. Losing even just a couple of those high-value customers, that can seriously impact your bottom line.
No, it's that 80-20 thing. It's always kind of mind-blowing how often it holds true. So, okay, beyond the straight revenue, what else do these top-tier customers bring? What are the other advantages?
Well, if you zoom out a bit, these high-value customers, they don't just buy more often. Their lifetime value, or LTV, it's often 3 to 5 times higher than your average customer. They buy more frequently, sure, but they also tend to spend more per order. And they stick around with your brand for much, much longer. And here's a key thing. They're often more willing to try new things, your new product lines, latest collections. They're your likely early adopters.
It really does sound like focusing on them is, well, a no-brainer. But let's put some hard numbers on that cost less idea. What's the actual cost advantage we're talking about? Especially for, a Shopify merchant who's watching every marketing dollar.
Oh, the math is incredibly compelling. Acquiring a totally new customer, that can cost 5 to 7 times more than just keeping one you already have a relationship with. And think about this. Just boosting your customer retention rate by a mere 5%, that can actually increase your profits by anywhere from 25% to, get this, 95%.
Wow, 95%.
It's a huge range, but it shows the potential. And when you're actually trying to sell something, your success rate with an existing customer is like 60, 70%. Compare that to maybe 5, 20% for a brand new prospect. It's a massive difference. Plus, repeat customers spend, on average, about 33% more than new ones do. It really highlights where your efforts can get the best, most reliable return.
Okay, so the financial side is crystal clear. But there's this other bonus, too, isn't there? It's not just about what they buy. It's about what they say.
Absolutely. That's where they become this sort of invaluable extension of your marketing team, almost for free. These are your brand advocates. They're the ones writing those amazing reviews, the ones that really convince people. They refer friends, family. They share your stuff on social media. And that genuine recommendation, it carries so much more weight than any paid ad ever could. They build trust for you.
Which brings us to something I find really interesting, like the psychology behind it all. When you offer exclusive incentives, it feels like it's about more than just the discount itself, right? There's something deeper, some human element.
That's such a crucial point. It really gets into what truly motivates people's behavior. When a customer gets an offer that feels exclusive, something just for them, their brain actually releases dopamine, the pleasure chemical. It creates these really strong, positive associations with your brand. So it's not just the $10 off. It's how getting that special treatment makes them feel. That neurological buzz builds an emotional connection. It fosters loyalty that goes way beyond just a rational calculation of savings. I mean, think about it. We're kind of wired to want what others can't have. Exclusivity, special access, they're incredibly powerful drivers.
Yeah.
Luxury brands are masters at this. Right?
Yeah.
They sell membership to an exclusive club as much as they sell the product itself.
Yeah.
And your Shopify store, honestly, no matter the size or what you sell, you can absolutely tap into that same feeling of privilege.
Okay, so if these customers are that important, how do we actually find them? How do we identify them in our maybe messy customer list? Because a lot of stores, I imagine, make the mistake of just treating everyone the same, like sending the same 10% off coupon to everybody.
Exactly, and that's a missed opportunity. Defining high value does vary a bit from store to store, but there are key metrics you should look at. Things like purchase frequency, how often do they buy, recency, when was their last purchase, their average order value, AOV, how much do they typically spend, and critically, lifetime value, LTV. That's the big one, the total predicted revenue from that customer over their entire relationship with you. And crucially, tools like Growth Suite, for example, can actually automate calculating LTV right within your Shopify store. Makes identification much easier.
Okay. That's useful.
Yeah, and we generally recommend creating a kind of composite score. Don't just focus on one thing. Someone buying consistently every month, even smaller amounts, might actually be more valuable long-term than someone who made one huge purchase a year ago and vanished.
That makes a lot of sense, a more holistic view. So once we know what we're looking for, how can listeners start segmenting these folks right inside Shopify? Are there tools built in?
Absolutely. Shopify actually has some pretty good native tools for this. You can use customer tags, simple labels like VIP, gold tier, maybe frequent buyer. These let you easily filter and target specific groups for marketing or special offers. You could also set up customer groups for different perk levels. And for automation, Shopify Flow is really powerful. You could, for instance, set up a flow rule that automatically tags a customer as VIP after, say, their third purchase over $100. Simple, actionable criteria right there in Shopify.
Okay, native tools are a good start. What about getting more advanced, looking beyond just what they bought and how much they spent? Are there, behavioral patterns we should be looking for?
Definitely. Behavioral segmentation takes it a step deeper. It's about how customers interact with your store. So yes, their purchase history, but look closer. Do they stick to one product category or browse widely? Do they only buy on sale, or are they happy paying full price? Do they exhibit seasonal buying habits? Maybe they always buy gifts in November. Using apps and analytics like those in Growth Suite, you can analyze this behavior across your whole store. You might find patterns that aren't obvious at first glance, like maybe you have a segment that only converts when free shipping is on the table. That's valuable information for crafting offers. And building on that, tiered customer groups are super effective. They create these clear paths for customers to climb. It encourages more engagement. You could set up a structure like silver tier, maybe anyone with 2+ purchases in the last year. Gold tier, customers hitting, say, 4+ purchases or maybe spending over $500 in the year. And then platinum tier, for the real top tier, maybe 8+ purchases or over $1,000 spent. The key is making the criteria clear, achievable, but also meaningful, right? If silver is too easy, it doesn't feel special. Too hard, people give up. It's about aspiration.
Right, finding that sweet spot. Okay, so we know who they are, we know how to segment them. Now for the fun part, what kind of incentives really work? What delights these top customers and builds that sticky loyalty? We're moving beyond just generic coupons here, I assume.
Precisely. Let's start with financial stuff, but make it smarter. Think personalized discount structures. This could be tiered discounts, 10% for silver, 15% gold, 20% platinum, something like that. Or exclusive discount codes that only work for specific VIP customer tags. You can even set up automatic discounts that just apply at checkout if they're tagged correctly. No code needed, less friction. The goal is making it feel like, wow, this offer is just for me. And again, using personalization features, maybe from a tool like Growth Suite, lets you tailor codes based on their past buying habits, which is even more powerful. Also think about store credit and cashback programs. These are great for encouraging repeat purchases. You could offer tiered store credit like $10 credit for every $100 they spend, or surprise them with a credit bonus just as a thank you. A cashback system is also effective. Earn, say, 5% back on every purchase, redeemable next time. It gives them a tangible reason to come back soon.
That makes sense. It keeps them in your ecosystem. But what about non-financial stuff? Sometimes the best perks aren't about price cuts at all, are they?
This raises a really important question, and you're spot on. Often, the most powerful incentives, the ones people talk about, are experiential. Early access and exclusivity are huge, huge motivators. Imagine giving your VIPs a 24-hour head start on new product launches or sales events.
Yeah, people love that.
They do. Or create exclusive product variations, maybe a special colorway or limited edition items available only to your top tier. That creates genuine status, that feeling of being an insider, which can be worth more than 10% off. Plus, it drives buzz. Then there's the whole enhanced customer experience angle. This is about making them feel truly valued. Think about offering priority customer service, maybe a dedicated email address, or faster response times, or perhaps personalized shopping help, like a quick consultation. And don't underestimate the power of the unboxing experience. Premium packaging, a handwritten note, yes, actually handwritten, or a small, thoughtful freebie tucked inside.
Those little touches.
Exactly. They make customers feel recognized, special. And those moments are incredibly shareable on social media, which is free marketing gold.
And then, of course, there are the more structured loyalty programs, points and tiers and all that. They've stuck around for a reason, right?
Indeed. Points-based systems provide a clear, structured way to reward ongoing loyalty. You can let your VIPs earn points faster, maybe 2x or 3x the standard rate, hold special double points weekends just for them, and offer exclusive redemption options, maybe unique merchandise or higher value discounts that only Platinum members can unlock. Transparency is key here, though. Make it super easy to understand how to earn and burn points.
Right. No confusing rules.
Exactly. And VIP membership programs just formalize all this, often with clearly defined tiers and escalating perks. You could even explore a premium paid membership for the absolute highest level of benefits if it fits your brand.
Okay, loads of great ideas there. How do we actually do this on Shopify? It sounds like a mix of maybe built-in features and some helpful apps.
Yeah, you can get surprisingly far with Shopify's native tools. The built-in discount code functionality is flexible. You can create codes for specific customer groups or tags. You can set up automatic discounts based on those tags too, or run buy X get Y promotions just for VIPs. And for personalization, leverage the customer accounts feature. You can customize those account pages, maybe using an app like Flit's customer account page to clearly show their tier status, points balance, available rewards, make it their loyalty dashboard.
But what if you need more? More complex rules, maybe deeper analytics, or that AI stuff you mentioned?
Right. That's where the Shopify App Store comes in. For dedicated loyalty features, apps like Smile or S-Loyalty, they're very popular and robust. For more complex discount rules, maybe check out Ultimate Special Offers or Advanced Automatic Discounts. And as we touched on, to really tie it all together with intelligent personalization, that's where tools like Growth Suite step in. They use AI to analyze customer behavior, predict what might work best, and help you deploy personalized incentives at the perfect time for different segments. It's about getting smarter and more proactive with your offers.
Okay, technology is one thing, but communication, that feels just as crucial. You can build the best program ever, but if your VIPs don't know about it or don't understand the perks, it just falls flat, right?
Oh, absolutely. You've hit on a really critical point there. Communication is everything. Your high-value customers need to know they're special, understand why, and know how to get their benefits. You need a strong launch. Think about an email sequence explaining the program, maybe some eye-catching banners on your site, a dedicated landing page detailing the tiers and perks. Tease it on social media. Then you need ongoing visibility. Don't just launch and forget. Keep that dedicated program page updated. Integrate their status and rewards prominently in their account dashboard. Send out progress updates. Hey, you're only one purchase away from gold. That kind of notification can be a really powerful nudge, almost like gamifying it.
And that communication needs to feel personal too, I guess, not just generic blasts.
Totally. Personalize it. Tailor the messaging based on their segment or tier. Reference their past purchases if you can. Love those shoes you bought. Here's early access to the matching bag just for our VIPs. Provide content relevant to their tier. Maybe gold members get style guides, platinum members get invites to exclusive Q&As. And again, tools that help analyze customer behavior, like Growth Suite, can feed into this, helping you figure out what kind of personalized message will resonate most. Think about timing, too. Birthday rewards, anniversary of first purchase offers, special seasonal perks. Make it feel timely and special, not just random marketing.
Okay, so we've launched, we're communicating, but launching is just the start, isn't it? How do we actually know if these programs are working? What should we be measuring?
Another vital question. Measurement is key. You need to focus on your key performance indicators, KPIs. On the financial side, track the average order value, AOV, specifically for your VIP segments. Is it going up compared to before the program or compared to non-VIPs? Monitor their repeat purchase rate. Are they coming back more often? And calculate the overall program ROI. Are the extra sales and loyalty worth the cost of the discounts or perks? And tools with strong analytics, like Growth Suite's dashboard, can really help automate tracking these financial KPIs and comparing segments. Makes life easier. Then beyond pure revenue, look at engagement. What's the redemption rate on your exclusive offers? How many people are actively participating? Are people actually moving up through the tiers? That tells you if the program has momentum.
And how do we keep improving? Things change fast in e-commerce. Customer tastes evolve.
Yeah.
You can't just set it and forget it, can you?
Definitely not. You need a mindset of continuous improvement. Systematically A/B test things. Test different reward structures. Maybe 15% off versus $20 store credit for gold tier. Test financial perks versus experiential ones. See what resonates more with your audience. Maybe tweak the qualification thresholds. Was gold too easy to reach? Too hard? Test and learn. Gather customer feedback directly. Ask them what they value. And conduct regular reviews, maybe quarterly. Look at the data. See what's working, what's not, and adjust. Optimization has to be ongoing.
It helps to see it in action. Can you share any real-world examples, stores that have really nailed this and seen tangible results?
Yeah, there are some great ones. We saw Kit, the shirt company. They boosted customer acquisition from referrals by 16% and their AOV by 22% house. By running a really targeted referral program specifically aimed at their high-value customers, personalizing the outreach. Very. And then there's LS Kitty. They sell activewear. They saw a massive 50% jump in revenue from existing customers in just 6 months. They did it by making their mobile app the hub for loyalty, offering exclusive product drops and early access there. Really built that FOMO, that fear of missing out.
Wow, 50% is huge.
It is. And in subscriptions, Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf boosted their subscription signups by 35% just by integrating their loyalty program tightly. They offered double points for subscribers, which also cut their churn rate by 25%.
Interesting connection there.
Yeah, loyalty driving subscriptions. And Jenny Craig saw a 40% retention increase through really deep personalization, connecting online activity with their in-person coaching. It shows value isn't always just about discounts, it's the whole experience.
So looking ahead, what's next? What are the emerging trends we should be keeping an eye on in this space of high-value customer incentives?
Well, things are definitely getting more sophisticated. AI and predictive analytics are becoming huge. It's moving towards anticipating customer needs before they even ask, and automatically deploying personalized, proactive rewards. Tools like Growth Suite are really pushing this forward, using AI to find those perfect moments and offers.
Right, getting ahead of the curve.
Exactly. We're also seeing a big push towards omnichannel loyalty, seamlessly connecting online shopping with any physical store interactions, creating one unified view of the customer. And there's a growing demand for hyper-personalization, getting beyond segments down to truly individual offers. Plus, a continued shift towards experience-based rewards, exclusive online communities, VIP events, things that build connection beyond just the transaction.
This has been incredibly insightful. It really drives home that creating these effective incentives for your best Shopify customers, it isn't just a task you check off a list. It's an ongoing strategy, right? A constant evolution, balancing that short-term, let's make a sale, with the long-term goal of building real relationships.
That's exactly it. The most successful programs, the ones that really work long-term, they all share one thing. They're built on a deep, genuine understanding of what actually matters to those best customers. It's about combining data, the insights you get from analytics, with real care for their experience. When you do that, you create incentives that don't just nudge a sale today, but build that foundation for lasting loyalty and genuine advocacy tomorrow. And when customers feel truly valued like that, their price sensitivity often goes down, and their willingness to recommend you naturally goes way up.
Fantastic. And if you listening right now are ready to really supercharge your Shopify store sales using some of these ideas, optimize discount codes, personalized incentives, definitely check out Growth Suite. It's that Shopify app we mentioned, designed to help you analyze customer behavior, segment effectively, and deliver those targeted incentives that drive loyalty and boost revenue. It uses AI for campaign recommendations, has easy-to-use tools, basically helps you create compelling offers for your best customers quickly. You can install it with a single click and start exploring. Well, that brings us to the end of this deep dive. Thank you so much for joining us. We really hope this gave you plenty to think about and maybe some concrete ideas to apply to your own Shopify strategy. Until next time, keep learning and keep growing.